What's up? I'm Joe. Dreams are weird. It's like your brain is so bored that it has to make up movies while you lie unconscious for 8 hours straight, and then once you wake up, it's like you forget about them because apparently your brain thinks it's more important to check email and go to class than to think up stories about rocket ships and aliens and stuff. God, get your priorities straight, brain. But sometimes you do remember your dreams, and sometimes those dreams are so awesome that you have to share them. Kristina tagged me asking about my best, worst, and weirdest dreams, and so here they are. I think I have a very strange take on dreams. Unlike most people, I don't really have bad dreams. I figure that anything that's interesting is still a great dream. Like, even if I'm getting chased by a monster toward a wall that's also made up of monsters, and then I look down at my hands and they're both monsters, and I'm like, oh my god, I was the monster the whole time! I mean, that's a good dream. I just get really involved in the story. As long as I don't wake up screaming, I like scary dreams. So because of that, it's hard to pick, you know, the best one or whatever. So here's the one that I had last night. So I was late to get on the plane from the South Pole to New Zealand. We were gonna go on some international mission to find some ancient treasure from a lost civilization or something like that, and it was gonna require island hopping all over the Pacific, finding clues. And then at the last minute I was like, no, that's dumb. I'm just gonna stay here and find the treasure in Antarctica. So I went to the ancient temple in the South Pole, you know, because I was in the neighborhood. Hang on, why were you in Antarctica? Obviously I was there to lead the invading polar bear forces against the evil penguin empire. It's like you're not even paying attention. Of course we were victorious. I took the head of their leader as my trophy. So anyway, at the temple there were a lot of like, you know, zombie penguins and deadly traps to escape, and I jumped over like 10 rivers of lava, and then I finally found the treasure. I don't remember what it was. I mean, it's not really important. It's about the journey, right? And anyway, I already had the head of the penguin emperor, the emperor penguin emperor. So, I mean, what else do you really need? But like I said, I don't think of a lot of my dreams as bad. You know, sometimes bad stuff happens, like evil penguin aliens attacking your homeworld, but that's just more awesomeness. It's a story you're making up in your head, right? So the only bad dreams are the ones that are bad stories. So my worst dream was when I had to sit down and fill out paperwork for something. And that was the whole dream. I don't mean that the dream ended there and it moved on to another dream. It was like just continually filling out paperwork. My blood type and my tax ID, and I had to go look for a receipt for something. And it wasn't even interesting in this like purgatorial, Kafkaesque, weird kind of way. It wasn't like I was stuck there filling out paperwork for eternity. It was just like a lot of paperwork that I had to get done to do something. And also my water wasn't even cold. So if you haven't guessed yet, my dreams can get pretty weird, but here's one of my favorite ones, and it starts, like many of my favorite things, with Will Ferrell. He had just gotten his own radio station, which was great because he could finally fulfill his lifelong dream of talking 24/7 about whales. Literally, no commercial interruption, Will Ferrell's whale talk, all day, every day. So obviously, this was my favorite radio station. Where was I in all of this? Oh, at my middle school dance, in our cafe gymnatorium, dancing all awkward like you do in middle school, and everyone was wearing our school uniform. Everyone, that is, except for me, because it's my dream. So I looked down, and to everyone's surprise, I was wearing a Superman outfit, cape and all. Well, okay, it wasn't a complete Superman outfit. I had foregone the classic super briefs in favor of bright green sequined booty shorts. We were all there, middle school awkward dancing to the dulcet jams of Will Ferrell's whale talk, and my cape was all aflutter, and my green sequin shorts were lighting up the room like St. Patrick's disco ball. And I saw everybody staring at me, and I looked down at myself and I was like, damn, I look awesome! Yeah, it turns out I was not only not embarrassed by my flagrant disregard of dress code and, like, decency, but I thought I looked so fly. Maybe even super fly? I don't really know what any of this means. If you want to help interpret these dreams for me, I'd love to hear about it down in the comments. Unless you're a Freudian, then I already know what your analysis is. It's penis. The answer is always penis. But otherwise, I submit the inner workings of my brain to the interpretation and wisdom of the internet. And I'm going to tag that Zach and Boxatronic because insanity loves company. And one last thing, just because you haven't been tagged doesn't mean you can't be a part of this. Just upload a video response to my video or to Kristina's and spread the surreal love. 50 XP for watching. Peace and love. Sweet dreams. I'll see you there. That was weird.